It would be fair to say that the new Frontier Pass and a whole lot of other things have made buying Civilization in 2020 kind of confusing. The new Frontier Pass, what does it mean? Let's dig and take a look at how these packs and this pack and the Platinum Edition and all of this hot mess comes together into what Civ you should buy in 2021 and what's the best one for you to play. This video is an update from last year's 2020 video where I looked at Civilization. We compared it across platforms, across price points, and discovered what you should buy. Please don't forget to leave a like button like Coupe and subscribe to the channel if you want to support more videos like this. Let's really break the algorithm. And a really quick shout out before I move any further to the Press to Respawn podcast, which I host. Please check it out on Spotify, on Apple, and upload first here to YouTube. So let's take a look at Civ 6, specifically these new packs. So it's still really popular, right? Like 1,000 peak concurrent players, and Civ 5 actually isn't too far behind. So towards the end of this video, I'll touch on Civ 5 again. But if you're interested in a really comprehensive breakdown between Civilization 6 and Civilization 5, i.e. which one should I get, what's the best value for money, what platform should I play it on, what art style is better, all that sort of thing, then I really suggest you go back and check out the last video I made, the Buyer's Guide, which was made in 2020, but for the most part still stands. The only difference since then really has been changes to Civilization 6. So that's what I'm going to tackle here. And as you can see, there's all sorts of updates and everything being added to Civ 6 constantly. Like, the developers really are putting a lot of content out for the game. Most notably, since my last video, Civilization 6 has seen, firstly, the Platinum Edition, and secondly, the hot mess that is the new Frontier Pass. And the two are very different things. I've got some V-roll playing in the background of the two of them, but I'm going to discuss them now. So you can watch the video and have a look here. Like, you can see I'm on the Epic Store right now, trying to figure out the difference between the Platinum Edition and the new Frontier Pass. So let's dive in. Right, so you have the base game Civ 6, then you have the Platinum Edition, which includes the two expansion DLC packs. That's the two big game-changing packs, Rise and Fall and Gathering Storm, which collectively add, I think, 18 leaders. They both add 8 civilizations and a whole range of wonders, natural wonders, districts. Rise and Fall adds ages and a timeline to the game. It also adds governors, loyalty, and emergencies, all sorts of really quite fun features. And Gathering Storm adds, on top of the leaders and the civilizations, it adds things like climate change and disasters and consumable resources, the World Congress, the more future era content. So the Platinum Edition includes both of those bundles, and it also includes a bunch of different scenario packs, including some of the ones you can see on screen, the Australia pack, the Poland pack, etc. It's a good buy. Now, let's have a look at what I'm showing you now, which is the Frontier Pass on Steam. Now, the Frontier Pass came out last year in March 2020, and it runs until March 2021. So it ran for the course of a year. It didn't add any huge game-changing features like what was added with the Platinum Edition. You don't have a big DLC pack like Rise and Fall or Gathering Storm. The new Frontier Pass, effectively, if you take it at its namesake, it adds a new frontier to the game. And basically what it's focusing on is scenario packs, natural wonders, game modes that are sometimes a little gimmicky, like the Apocalypse game mode or the Pirates one, where you should really just play Sid Meier's Pirates if you want pirates. But otherwise, they can be kind of fun, red alert kind of fun kind of games. And then lots of different civilizations and the scenarios that go with them. And in their defense, these scenarios are actually quite fun. The downside to the Frontier Pass is that, firstly, it's not included in the Platinum Edition, so it creates this real level of confusion where we don't know which is which, right? You don't, like, one doesn't include the other. You're not buying one and getting the other with it. And I want to make that really clear. They are two very separate things. So, I've gone through them both. I would focus on the Platinum Edition. I think the Platinum Edition, when it's on special, is a great deal because you get the 2 expansion bundles, Rise and Fall and Gathering Storm. Definitely worth your money. Plus, you get a whole load of extra civilizations and scenario packs, right? There's 6 different packs, and some of those packs include multiple civs. The 4th one included Persia and Macedonia, for example. And the 2nd one includes the Crimea and Indonesia. So you do have lots of options. There's heaps of content. I would go with the Platinum Edition. For those who are looking for more, if you've got hundreds of hours into the game, sure, have a look at the New Frontier Pass. But I would make 2 caveats there. The first and most obvious one, for goodness sake, make sure it's on special. Because at full price, unless you really are putting in a lot of hours into the game, or you just have so much disposable income that you don't want to invest or save or spend on something better, then sure, go for it. But otherwise, wait until it's on special, really. That's the key. Wait until it's on special. It does add some fun things. And I would say that some of the civilizations that have been added in it, and some of the scenario packs, like the Maya one, for example, are actually really enjoyable, but just not worth their price point, and I would put them right at the bottom of your prioritization. The last thing I really wanted to quickly touch on is that Civ 5 is still a great game, and if you're daunted by looking at the Platinum Edition and the Frontier Pass and the basic Civ 5, and you're thinking, oh my god, all these things are so expensive, I don't know how I'm going to get into this game, or what I'm going to do, buy Civ 5. Buy the full edition of Civ 5 that includes the expansion packs, not necessarily the additional civs. You can go without those, but get the expansion packs. Get particularly Brave New World, but Oh Gods is great too. Get both of those, get the base game. You'll have a really good time, I promise. And some of the feedback from my last video was a lot of people coming through and saying, actually, like, Civ 6 isn't really for me. Like, I don't really like the art style. I don't particularly like the pacing. It's not fully fleshed out. Whereas Civ 5 is a fully fleshed out, granted decade-old game, but still really enjoyable. Right, so thank you very much. We've made it to the end. If you have made it this far, please, I'll ask once again, please consider dropping a like rating on this video and or subscribing to the channel. I'm really focused on buffing out this channel and making it the best it can this year. And I want to create a lot more content because I'm really enjoying it. And the motivation of seeing likes come in or discussing things in the comments, I love discussing things. I think I reply to almost every single comment. Like, I just love it. So please interact with the video, leave it a rating, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.